Hey there, it's bootsowen here. This is a Proaction washing machine. It's an A105QW, I think. Yeah, A105QW. Simple machine, basic, standard model. It's been wired for speed, so I've bypassed all of the usual electronics, and we'll just plug it in and throw a brick in it. So I should say as well, we've got it up on some wheels here. A couple of casters, so that might do a pretty dance. Let's see what happens. That was pretty good. Let's just have a quick look at it. Bit of dirt on the front, scraping on the side. It's got a bit of a bend there, that's interesting. Not sure how that's popped out. You can see it's bulging out there. Dirty. The glass polished the asphalt here. The glass itself looks pretty good, a little scratch maybe. Immediately when I threw in the first brick, it tore off the paddles inside, and they shot back out at me. That was okay. Bit of a bash here. The back looks okay. Let's do it again. So I think the only thing that happened that stopped it there was that the plug came out of the socket just so slightly that it lost power. You can hear when it started up it did a bit of a crunching noise. I don't know if that was just the paddles. Looking at it now, it's hard to see on the video, but it does seem to be a bit eccentric in there. The little brick didn't do anything, so I'll go straight for the big brick this time. I do wonder that we just lost a bit of power there. tough one, this. I'm going to pull it back into a bit of clear space, take it off those wheels, or leave it off the wheels, and just plug it in again. It just keeps losing the plug, that's all that's happening here. It's not actually failing in any way. May just be the plug again. So whatever way it landed there, it chopped my extension cord, which is a shame. So I'm gonna have to get another extension cord on this job. Okay, so I'm back in action with the new cord. Let's get it going again. So I cut the power that time because it was getting a bit noisy. I've lost the soap drawer, door interlock, suspension spring, lid, some of the soap drawer. That's a piece of the plastic off the top of the tub, and that's the top ballast. That's some kind of a... that's the suspension bar from the top, I think. More bits of stuff. The door is somehow still attached I'm going to put it back up straight again and do it again. And I think just as a special treat, we'll give it a little bit of its own ballast, see what happens. Actually died. It's dead. Let's see what happened. It's lost power somehow, or the motor's just given in, one or the other, because the belt's still attached. Look at the damage. This could be live, I better plug it out. I think this is up there with one of the best smashes ever. Let's have a look. The doors come off. Bowl still pretty good. It's got a kind of a funny angle on it there. It's not like, how do you show that? It's got a bit of a lean on one end, but it might do for a washing up bowl. It's quite scraped, so let's set that aside. Top's done. Lots of bits of plastic. It really liked eating its own ballast there. I wonder if we cut a cable. We might have crushed the cable inside there. We've still got power. It's normally a sign if we've lost power. We've lost power. Okay, let's turn it back on and see. Still not there. Okay. We need some more electricity then. Just lost electricity from some kind of a fault. Possibly to do with the cable getting crunched. I'll turn it back on and see what happens. Oh, first of all, the ballast is all cracked around there. Motor's still intact, which is the main part of a washing machine when you're doing this kind of bit of game. Oh, that's very, very stiff now. Let's pull that up. It's very stiff. No, it's remarkably free when you do it that way. There's the ballast over there. Some of the doors still attached. It's funny. It's well worn on the front there. Dirty from the clay. If I turn it on again, it's probably just going to flip over on its front again because that's where all the weight is from the ballast. But yeah, let's give it a go. Let's get the power back on. Got the electricity back on. Two things could happen. One is that the cable's broken inside itself and it'll just trip the switch again. Or it'll keep going. Let's plug it in and see. One, two, three. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's nothing in it now. It's just rattling on its own. It does smell a bit. So the only thing that was stopping the tub running away was the fact that there's a few, it's just that drain off hose there and a couple of wires holding it on. Let's get this belt back on. It was quite an interesting one, that it seemed to jump and try and get back into the case, which was kind of funny. I don't know if this is, that's pretty stiff. That's alright, there we go. Okay, belt's back on. Stuff's falling off all around. We've lost a lot of that ballast there. Let's turn it over so that it's the other way up. It's not live, it's plugged out. Let's plug it in, watch out. Belt come off again, or did we lose power? Belt's still on. And the power's still on. Wow, that's a peculiar issue. Let's have a look at the fuse board. Still have power, and the lights are still on. So why is it not working? Normally, if it chips a cable or something like that. It's plugged out. Let's just try it again. We may have killed the motor. Yeah, there's nothing doing there. The other one is that the plug or the cables have come off the motor. It's plugged out again. That plug's still attached. So these motor cables, they're all still attached. If you can see that, it's chopped through the cable. That doesn't mean it wouldn't go. Let's just try it one more time. Haven't really done anything there. Plugging it in. We may have lost a fuse, that's another option. I suspect it's that cable is chopped. I think, you know, looking at the destruction in this garden, I think it's been a success. I don't know if I need to do any more. I think we've wrecked this washing machine. I think it's well and truly wrecked. I think this could be one of the best ones ever, you know. Certainly the best one for 2019. check out my washing machine destruction playlist, because there's loads of other good videos like this in there. That was mental. Look at it. It's like a piece of shredded tin. Bits of stuff everywhere. And the pump is still attached to the tub. It's a shadow of its former self. Crazy. Well, this one's going to go to the scrapyard. Look at that. Isn't that mental? Bits of broken plastic as far as you can see. Okie dokie. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. See you later.